If your budget is around 1,50,000 and you want a gaming laptop that can push high FPS in modern titles, we get it. Prices keep bouncing, listing changes every week, and it's hard to know what's actually worth it. So we did the homework and shortlisted 3 solid machines in this segment that consistently deliver. Quick heads up though, this is the current pricing as of making this video, and during Amazon sales and bank offers, they often come down. So let's start with the first one. It's the Acer Predator Helios Neo 16. This one feels built for people who want that clean 1440p experience without overpaying. I personally use this laptop for gaming and for personal work, and it is a solid machine. The display is 16-inch 16 by 10 aspect ratio that gives you more real estate to work with. Also, it is a WQX shaped panel with a resolution of 2560 by 1600 and comes with 165Hz of refresh rate. That gives us a very smooth experience, and brightness wise it's very bright with 500 nits of brightness. And lastly, it comes with a very fast 3 millisecond gray to gray by overdrive, so motion stays crisp in shooters and racers. It also supports NVIDIA Advanced Optimus, which basically switches the iGPU, the integrated GPU and the dedicated GPU path automatically to give you a better battery life of game and lower latency in game. The colors and sharpness of the display make it a very nice crossover for gaming plus content consumption. Powering this beast is the 13th generation Core i7-13700HX processor and the RTX 4060 with 8GB of GDDR6. At the memory side, it has two sticks of 8GB each, adding up to 16GB of dual-channel DDR5 memory, clocked at 4800 MHz. And there is a 1TB PCI Gen 4 NVMe storage as well. Now the RAM is also upgradable up to 32GB, which is great if you plan to keep the laptop for a few years and pile on modes or creator apps. Cooling is handled by the Acer's 5th generation Aeroblade 3D fans, and there is a full function Thunderbolt 4 port, so high-speed external SSDs or dock setups are easy later. Current price of the machine is about 1,60,000 on Amazon, and taking advantage of the cashback offers makes it much more affordable. Overall, this is the option you should definitely check out because the features, specs, display, I/O set it apart from the other laptops. Check it out from the link in the description. Next one is the Asus ROG Strix G16. The Strix G16 is a classic performance first machine that a lot of us trust for raw gaming performance. You are looking at the 16-inch of Full HD plus 165Hz of panel that's great for competitive titles, paired with 13th generation of Intel Core i7-13650HX and RTX 4060 8GB. There is also 16GB 4800 MHz of DDR5 memory and a fast 1TB PCI Gen 4 SSD, which is a sweet spot for big gaming libraries. Asus Optimus setup helps balance battery life and performance, and you get Windows 11, Office 2024 and McAfee 1-year subscription preloaded, so it's ready to go for work or college tasks out of the box. In real life, this configuration eats 1080p esports titles and handles modern AAA at high settings comfortably. The chassis is designed for game forward without going overboard, and the thermals on the HX chip plus the 4060 are handled decently in this series. A small bonus, Asus typically bundles 3 months of PC Game Pass with these laptops, which is handy when you're setting up and just want to try a bunch of titles on day one. Talking about the pricing, as of today it is 1,40,000. If you are looking for a solid machine with great specs and a brand with a good reputation, then you can pick this one up. Again, links are down below. Let's move on to the last one, and before that, if you are liking it so far, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you have any doubts you can drop them down below in the comments. Next is the Lenovo Legion 5. If you want maximum, the Legion 5 in this spec is the FPS chaser of the bunch. You get 14th generation of Core i7-14650HX with 16 cores and up to 5.2 GHz, paired with an RTX 4070 8GB with up to 140 watts of TGP. The display is also 16-inch WQXGA display with 165Hz of refresh rate and 100% of the sRGB. It also comes with Dolby Vision support, so it's sharp and color accurate for both gaming and creator workflows. There is also 16GB of DDR5 memory with 5600 MHz. For storage, we have 1TB of SSD with room to expand up to 2TB. Rest for connectivity, we have latest Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2 and a serious tagged port selection including HDMI HDMI 2.1 up to 8K 60, multiple USB-A and USB-C with one USB port having 140 watts of power delivery plus DisplayPort 1.4, so you can directly connect it with your USB Type-C monitor. And we also get the RJ45 and even a card reader. What stands out is the Lenovo's cooling. Legion Cold Front Hyper with a dedicated hyper chamber lets it push more power in extreme mode while keeping skin temps and noise under control. You also get the AI Engine Plus feature that auto-optimizes for top AAA titles, which is a nice when you don't want to tweak every game. There is an 80 watt-hour battery, isn't an all-day thing for heavy gaming, but Rapid Charge Pro gets you back up quickly. Extras like Naomic audio, a 1080p webcam with e-shutter, and the 4-zone RGB True Strike keyboard seal the deal if you want a balanced gaming greater daily driver. Pricing wise, it gets a little higher at 1,70,000, but we do get better performance with the increased pricing. If you value performance, then this is what you should get. Again, links are down below. Now, which one should you pick? If your priority is the display and port flexibility for a mix of gaming and productivity, the Acer Helios Neo 16 is a great target. That's why I got it. If you want a straightforward, proven gaming rig for high FPS at 1080p and don't need Thunderbolt, the Asus ROG Strix G16 delivers reliable performance and easy setup with the preloaded software. If you are chasing highest frames and long-term headroom for heavy games or creator apps, the Legion 5 with RTX 4070 and that cooling system will age the best, provided the budget stretch is okay for you. Overall, I kept it simple, 3 trusted options that hit the performance sweet spot in the modern games with good display and reliable thermal solutions. Prices come and go, but the core specs are what matters for the next 2 to 3 years. So make sure to check out the Amazon links in the description below. And if you tell us the exact budget and the games you want to play, will help us narrow down in the comments below. That's it for today. Now, if you are looking for a gaming mouse, then you should definitely take this one. And this is a great mechanical keyboard for those who are looking. Like, share, subscribe. Stay safe. Bye-bye.